This familiar face just fetched $119.9 million, the highest price ever paid for an artwork sold at auction. Edvard Munch's 1895 pastel drawing The Scream, the most recognizable expressionist image in the world, was sold Wednesday evening at Sotheby's auction house in New York.
Stefan, I shall sell it then for the historic sum of $107 million. Hammer. Sold.
And with that hammer, Sotheby's made history and just under $23 million on their buyer's premium charge, bringing the total sale price to just shy of $120 million. That beats a Pablo Picasso painting that sold for $106.5 million at Christie's in 2010. The Scream had been at the center of a frenzy within the art world, thanks to speculation over to whom and for how much the iconic image would be sold.
The subject matter of the Scream is something that every college student has known, and it's the subject of thousands of cartoons, theses, knockoffs.
The pastel drawing is one of 4 versions of The Scream, all made by Munch between 1893 and 1910, but the only one not on display at a museum in his home country of Norway. The owner's father was a friend and patron of Munch. He said he'll use some of the proceeds from the auction to establish a museum and art center in Norway. With prices skyrocketing for pieces of art like The Scream, some critics believe that they're becoming even too expensive for well-established museums like the Museum of Metropolitan Art here in New York. There's concern that some of the world's finest art will become for exclusive eyes only.
There are probably about 3 or 4 US hedge funders who could afford it and would want it. And there are half a dozen Russian billionaires who are in the market for anything which is expensive. And of course, as you said, Chinese billionaires, Indian billionaires, Middle Eastern billionaires, maybe 20 people in total.
This version of The Scream, though, may yet be included in a private collection that will be shown publicly, so there is a chance it won't be just exclusive viewing for the super wealthy. Munch wrote on the frame when he drew it, "Nature was screaming in my blood," a feeling that has resonated with the millions of people who've seen his finest works. But there's still no guarantee that millions more will see this version. Scott Heidler, Al Jazeera, New York.